Hey you guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Just want to start things off by thanking you guys for 500 subscribers. We're getting so close to being partnered on YouTube. So if you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe. But today, we're going to be diving into how to get so many fish. I stumbled across this method while fishing with a friend yesterday, so let's get into it. Now, I do want to clarify by saying this is not an exploit. I don't like doing exploits in the Sea of Thieves. I like the game too much. We don't want to be merchant. However, I'm also not entirely sure if this is meant to be in the game, but there's nothing weird about it. It just has to do with Devil's Ridge and fishing. So let's get on over there and I'll explain it better now that we are Hunter's Call, and maybe I'll buy some supplies just in case we come across some unfriendly pirates. Okay, and with that, we should be all good to go. And Devil's Ridge is just straight southeast for us. So let's sail on over there. And I will see you guys when we get there. Okay, so as we pull up here, a few things. We definitely want to be around the backside of the island. And just a little further than cannon range is about where we were. So maybe about half a square off the back. For weapons, I just had a sword for the sword lunge purposes strictly. I suppose a harpoon gun could work too, but I just never used that weapon. But we want to be like decently far off this backside here, a little more than that, so I'm just going to angle this out a little bit. Okay, and as you can see, we're parked off the backside of Devil's Ridge. I'll go down to the map in case you want to see an exact spot to park. I might be a little further than I have to, but this is about the same location we happened to do it yesterday. We were sailing by Devils, and we were going to pop up a voyage, and I'll just show you what happened essentially. As you can see, that voyage is pretty much where we are, and the only reason I can think that this happens is because there's kind of nothing else close to us from where we are, is my best guess, and we're just far enough away from the island. So perhaps it's something that could work at Discovery Ridge. We were just sailing by Devils and it happened to put our voyage here. So if you park far enough away, this means you can continuously just get the same voyage here. And the sword is for after you finish fishing it up on the island, you can just sword lunge back to your mermaid. So since they haven't made it so that you can't vote up and vote down voyages really quick yet, you can vote them up until you get like really good ones that are close to the shore. And I am just going to cannon myself over there, and I will see you guys when we make it to shore, because it's going to be a bit of swimming. Now, obviously, when you guys are doing this, just make sure you keep a good lookout, because you will not be on your boat to see if somebody is pulling up to you. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about this, I'm sure your time could be made much easier by using the harpoon gun. So maybe we'll have to change to that after we get on shore here. But this is definitely the easiest way to get fish for Hunter's Call. And in my opinion, probably the most peaceful method, because you don't have to worry about anybody pulling up. Well, you do have to worry about people pulling up, sort of, but your boat is far off the back of the island and not so much sailing around, which draws a lot more attention. As we can see, we have our little piles right here. And just a little trick with fishing rods, the longer you hold it, and you can also angle it a bit, the further the beam or the line will go. But also be careful, because if you stand too far back from land when you reel them in, it will disconnect. I learned that the hard way. But yeah, I've just been using this to enjoy some nice island fishing, and it kind of makes the game feel like a different game altogether. Because now I feel more like I am attached to the island more so than my boat, which I know the point of the game is to be on your boat. But it was just a little fun switching it up and doing some island fishing. So if you guys have any more Hunter's Calls, tips, or tricks, leave them down below. If there's some good ones, maybe I'll make a video on them. But I figured I'd just share this with you guys today, because it's a fun little thing I found that you guys can also do that kind of changes up how you can play the game for a little bit. I will be very soon putting up a video where I solo fight the new Megalodon, or one of the new Megalodons, just to show you guys how I would go about doing it as a solo. Some of you guys said it's actually a lot easier than I thought. So if that interests you, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if this video helped you out at all, let me know with a like, comment, subscribe, all three, whatever. That's all I have for you guys today. We'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.